This is the certificate I got in the mail that told me I had won the scholarship.
So this is my research that I presented this summer at the Summer Undergraduate Research Program.
And I brought a pair of shoes that I got from spending a year in South America studying and exploring different ways of life.
This hat represents my Fulbright Fellowship that I had earlier this year to work on conservation issues in Vietnam. I worked with my Vietnamese colleagues to increase nature education for all of the national park visitors.
This mask means so much to me because I've been working on a dance project all year that has everything and anything to do with alter egos. And let's just say this mask has to do with my alter ego.
We developed this pH sensor technology here at the university, and it won the Ocean Health X Prize this year, which is aimed at improving our understanding of ocean acidification.
We studied BAP effects on dendritic cells, and BAP is a toxin in cigarettes.
This year I wrote a play called Growing Up in Wonderland, based on Alice in Wonderland, and it traveled throughout the state of Montana, performing in 53 different towns and cities.
This year I played for Montana's first softball team.
I retired in June as the director of the Broadcast Media Center at UM after 40 years in public media. I got lots of nice accolades. One of my favorite is a postcard from a listener and viewer in St. Ignatius that just says, "Thank you."
This year I was honored to receive UM's 16th Goldwater Scholarship, and I'll be using the scholarship to travel to Argentina and study native hummingbirds and bumblebees.
I was honored to be awarded a research fellowship at the Smithsonian Institution. One of the things that I study is the relationship between native plant uses and native people here in the state of Montana.
This is the prop which represents my most notable achievement of 2015, which essentially was to remind people to call their parents.
We advanced concussion research
by studying the brain.
My biggest accomplishment this year was interviewing one of my radio idols, Ira Glass, for the Montana Journalism Review. We even got to take selfies.
We are the University of Montana Geosciences Imperial Barrel Award team, and our medals that we brought show that we're going to be competitive in the oil industry in the coming future.
I was cast as the lead in Treasure Island as a freshman, and I brought this poster to represent that accomplishment. I remember it all as though it were yesterday.
The Montana Museum of Art and Culture celebrated the 120th birthday of our permanent collection of art.
My book, Animal Weapons, won the Phi Beta Kappa Prize in Science, and I was awarded the 2015 Carnegie Case Professor of the Year for the state of Montana.
More than 14,000 donors contributed over $52.6 million for the University of Montana.
This year, UM Up Till Dawn has raised over $36,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
UM Dining purchased over $1 million in agricultural products from Montana farmers, ranchers, and food producers.
All majors all over campus come together for this one cause, and I think that's pretty amazing.
You know, we were the first ones on our new field. We had, the first hits, the first wins, the first losses, we're the first team.
This year, my brother and I graduated from the Missoula College Nursing Program.
Today we brought our pins that represent the past 3 years working through this program.
It's like, okay, well, let's just see what happens. And I was like, is this real? Is this actually happening?
I jumped in a circle.
For many of us, our favorite part of what we do is teaching. And so to have our efforts, and in this case, my efforts in the classroom rewarded this way was really stunning.
I was awarded the 2015 Nicholas Ginn Outstanding Book Award from the Caribbean Philosophical Association.
This year I had the opportunity to work as a historical consultant for a new PBS miniseries. My job was to make sure that all of the props, the lines, and the behavior were authentic to the period.
This year, Bob and Hooch joined the University of Montana Police Department.
They're pretty much our children at this point. They live at home with us and go home every day.
My item is a microphone because all I'm doing is radio, all I want to do is radio. And after graduation, I'm actually moving to Colorado to work in radio.
Let me try it again.
Woohoo!
I explored and survived. I made it back.
Peace out, and then I leave.
It's not big enough for my afro.
I was smiling for quite a while after that, so.
Are you actually filming me putting it away? Just kick it over.
I think I was looking at the microphone and not the lens, but.
I still sound really unsure though.
I am J.K. Simmons, class of 78.
You know, I really don't know.
Just walk off.
Okay, that's looking awkward. It's like the way
Yeah,
that...
well, I...
Got it. And where am I to look?
Thanks. I shouldn't have said thanks.
I can do that better. Okay.
Wow, I don't know why this is so difficult. Okay.
There's a series of revisions. Boy, that isn't going to work at all.
Sit.